Alright, I started uh part 4. I believe like at 9:30? Maybe? I don't know. Now it's 4. 4:46 to be exact. Let's get back to it. So, if I remember correctly, was talking about how the main character was the guy that they fought in the art secret place. Blah blah blah. They do all that. Save wife. Look. At least we are in the last stretch. I might be able to finish it in one video. Let's just get to it. All right. What happened after that? Alright, they save the wife, and then the rest of Tenet comes through, and oh boy, everything is a blur. Because we keep going back in time, I keep forgetting what happened in what chronological order. Oh boy. Alright, they save the wife. Alright. They meet up with the rest of Tenet, and then they take them to their home base that no one knew about. Evidently, they knew about it, but we as the audience didn't get to hear that there's a home base where they trained. Turns out Tenet has an entire army of people, not just like a squad, not just like solo groups that do their own thing. No, they have an army. And they have their own time machines that reverse people, which was news to me because I was under the impression that there was no way outside of going to one of those 2 time machines that reverse you. That those are like the only machines. No, it turns out they made some. And you can just use them. Anyway, main character meets up with them, tells them all the stuff. They make a plan. They figure out that the main bad guy only wants to be loved. Only wants to be loved by his wife. And if he can't have the wife, no one can have the wife. Oh my god. It's been multiple hours and it still hurts my brain to talk about this. Okay. If he can have the wife, no one can have the wife. So he decided that he's going to get all these pieces of a machine to reverse time, and for some reason, reversing time will completely destroy the universe in an instant. Anyway, have I told you that the bad guy's super rich? He's super rich. He owns an island and a yacht. Anyway, they make a plan to take their army, their entire army, divide it in half. Send the blue guy. This is the part of the movie where if you even had a remote idea of what was happening, it doesn't matter because nothing makes sense anymore. Alright? I'm gonna just tell you and we're gonna not even stop. Let's just go. Okay, so the plan is they go back in time to when the bad guy and the wife were semi-happy for like 2 seconds. Because that's just like when he wants to die, whenever he felt the most love. Anyway, after that, they make that plan. They do the plan. Not do the plan. They split up their army in half. One's red, one's blue. The blue goes backwards in times and reverses themselves so that the red team can get an idea of what will happen. However, you have to keep in mind that the blue team and the red team, the blue team will have done the mission and the red team will do the mission but they do it at the same time. But somehow the blue people have information that the red team will not have. Anyway, they do the mission. Oh boy. They do the mission. And it's super complicated. Because like one of the key things that helps you figure out whether or not you're in reverse time is if someone is wearing a mask specifically for oxygen. I tell you that because it really doesn't matter, especially at the end, because everybody wears a mask. So if you don't remember that blue is backwards in time, you're going to forget. And I tell you will forget because it switches from red perspective to blue perspective. And depending on the perspective, you will see blue team go in reverse or red team go in reverse. And it's not helpful at all. It's not like, okay, we're gonna do this half for red and then we do this half for blue and we're not gonna switch back. No, it's every 5 minutes you switch back from blue to red and you see buildings blow up and other buildings get rebuilt. But it was red's perspective when they got rebuilt, so now it hurts. Good guys win. That's it. Good guys win. There, done. We're done with this. Oh my god. That I'm going to say that if you really want to not know what is happening for 2 hours and like 30 minutes, Tenet's for you, man. Tenet is for you. If you want to have people not explain anything to you at all, and then when they do explain something, it's quantum physics, you know, that thing that everyone has a good old solid foundation in, quantum physics, then that movie is for you. However, if you want to have a little action time travel adventure, which is what I was expecting, no, you're not gonna have fun. It will be interesting, and then it will be boring. The fights, sometimes they are interesting, sometimes they are boring, and if you're not fighting, it is boring. If I had to rate this movie out of 5 stars, I'd say 1.5. No, 1. Poorly directed. You don't understand when you're in the reverse world or the regular world, except for like a few short occasions where it is focused on one person, and that one person is in the reverse world. As soon as 2 people get involved, you won't know. Don't see Tenet. See? Well, you know what? Go ahead and see Tenet, honestly. Just maybe so you will understand why I had to make this video, okay? If I ever I guess if I'll ever go to another movie, which I probably will, I will upload a review of that. Jesus Christ, this is a 5-part video, and in my 5th part, I could have gone deeper into what was happening, but that would be boring, and it wouldn't make sense. In fact, I saw a comment from Cristobal, this sounds like you'll explain King Crimson. It's how you explain King Crimson. So you know time, right? How you go forward in that, right? And how when like let's say you get a ball thrown at you, right? And with King Crimson, right? You know that ball would have hit you. You know, if you activate King Crimson's ability, you will simply, if I had to explain it in like a little bit complicated, you basically go through time normally, but none of the effects of that time would affect you, alright? So like, let's say the ball example, someone threw a ball at you. If you didn't activate King Crimson, you would have gotten hit by the ball. But if you activate King Crimson, you're allowed to basically ignore the fact that the ball's even coming at you. Yeah, that's King Crimson. Easy. I could maybe do another one. What's another one? Like it. Last thing I'm gonna say about Tenet. It was a good idea. It was a good idea, alright? Maybe if you put a bit more care into it, maybe slow down a bit, maybe sped up in some parts. Oh boy, it was pathetic. It was something pathetic. Let me watch it if you want to feel like. Watch it if you have literally nothing to do, alright? I'm gonna go draw a Kirby. I'm gonna draw Kirby because I need something. I need something, man. I'm gonna draw a Kirby. I might not even draw a Kirby. Oh, I can show you guys this stuff. I don't think I've shown you any of this stuff. I'm probably not gonna show you any of this stuff. Oh well.